All right, so in this problem, we want to consider like reformulating Newtonian physics in terms of vroomosity, which is v dx. And so, yeah, we know that velocity would be equal to the initial velocity plus k times, what was it? I think kx. Okay, so that's your velocity function, and then we want to get the law of the force. So we know in general force is ma, a is dv dt. And if we take the derivative of this with respect to time, the initial velocity does not depend on time. K, we're assuming is constant, so that doesn't depend on time. So that's going to be mk. And then we'll have dx dt. And so we want to consider if, let me see the actual wording, an example of the motion. And so I would say, I don't know, like you have an object with positive mass. It's increasing its velocity as it, so this k is positive, so it's increasing its velocity as it increases its position. So like kind of an object sort of accelerating. And that's due to a positive force. And then dx dt is also positive. So I guess that works out. If k were negative, so I mean, so just to rewind a little bit, that would kind of be an answer for B. So that would be one way it does work out. So if k is positive, k would be positive in this case. And so k negative. So this would be kind of my explanation for C. That would be my answer for my explanation for C as well. But D, we want to do k is negative. So let's kind of make a motion map. So that means that as the velocity is increasing, the position decreases, right? So k dv dx. So v goes up, the position goes down. So I think that doesn't really make a negative k doesn't really make sense, because if you're, let's say, I mean, you can consider all the different cases. Let's say that first, let's say to the right is positive, to the left is negative. So let's say you have an initial velocity here, and then you're doing a positive dv. Your dx has to go also to the right. So that's why it can't be positive. Or that's why the k can't be negative. So, right, how are you going to have a dv this way and then a dx this way? Yeah, and I guess I don't even really need to consider a plus and minus case for the initial velocity. So I would say a negative k doesn't make sense.